President Donald Trump said Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy was a dictator without elections Wednesday, February 19th. It's part of an ongoing quarrel between the two regarding negotiations with Russia to end the war. Zelenskyy had earlier said Trump is living in a disinformation space when responding to Trump's comments that Ukraine should have never started the war. Members of Congress disagreed with Trump calling Zelenskyy a dictator and said it was Putin who started the war. President Donald Trump called Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy a dictator without elections in a Truth Social post Wednesday morning, February 19th. The post is part of an ongoing quarrel between the two leaders that began after U.S. and Russian negotiators met in Saudi Arabia to discuss an end to the 3-year-long war. Think of it, a modestly successful comedian, Volodymyr Zelenskyy, talked the United States of America into spending $350 billion to go into a war that couldn't be won, that never had to start, but a war that he, without the U.S. and Trump, will never be able to settle, Trump wrote. Zelenskyy spoke with reporters earlier Wednesday to discuss the negotiations, which began without a Ukrainian representative. During the Quanda, Zelenskyy said Trump is living in this disinformation space when asked to respond to Trump's comments from Tuesday, in which he said Ukraine should have never started the war. Zelenskyy also said he has evidence that Russia is spreading disinformation about his approval ratings, a point President Trump brought up multiple times in the last couple of days. Zelenskyy admits that half of the money we sent him is missing. He refuses to have elections, is very low in Ukrainian polls, and the only thing he was good at was playing Biden like a fiddle, Trump wrote. How have lawmakers responded? Members of Congress were dismayed by President Trump's comments. To the extent that the White House said that Ukraine started the war, I disagree. I think Vladimir Putin started the war. Senator John Kennedy, Republican from Louisiana, said, I also believe, through bitter experience, that Vladimir Putin is a gangster. He's a gangster with a black heart. It is not only contrary to the facts and the truth, but utterly despicable, Senator Richard Blumenthal, Democrat from Connecticut, said. A disgusting betrayal of a country that has bled and fought and died for freedom. While there are Republicans who disagree with Trump's use of the word dictator to describe Zelenskyy, there are also members who don't think the war should drag on without a clear plan for a settlement. No one's articulated an ending point. We keep sending tens of billions of dollars over there. No one has even defined what victory looks like, said Eric Schmidt, Republican from Missouri, said.